What's up, guys? Welcome to This Week in MXA, episode number 65, presented by O'Neill Racing. I'm at Glen Helen right now, getting ready for some testing, some shooting, and some fun times on the Gas 252 stroke. But in this video, we are going to be talking about Indianapolis Supercross, the chaos that it was. Also going to talk about racing at the 29 Palms Marine Base. They got a full-on sand track. That was a good time. And Zach Osborne riding a 302 stroke here last week, and more. Let's dive into it. All right, we got to start off with racing out at the Marine Base. I've had a blast. I've been racing nonstop for many weeks in a row now. It's pretty awesome. Feels really good to get the juices flowing. This past weekend, we went out to the 29 Palms Marine Base. It's out in the middle of nowhere. If you guys know Southern California, if you know where Joshua Tree is, Joshua Tree National Park, it's like going there, but maybe 30 minutes further. Deep sand, a lot of fun. Let's head over there right now. What's up, guys? We are in the middle of the desert at the Marine Base at 29 Palms. Just got here, and Dennis Stapleton has been coming here for years and years. We got a couple MXA guys, Dennis, myself, Brian Medeiros, Justin Muscutt, and some more guys. Ryan Surratt's here, Talon LaFontaine. It's a little invitational exhibition style race on this track we have here behind us. We just got here. We're gonna check out the track. It's a exhibition style race. Basically, it's for the Marines and for their families and everybody who lives on the base out here at 29 Palms. So living out here, you're in the middle of the desert, and we really appreciate the service and just the life dedication that these guys have done to spend their lives here at the Marine Base and to serve our country. And this today is going to be a little show for them. We're going to be racing. Got some heat races, head-to-head races, main event. Got a freestyle show and a concert going on, all just as some entertainment here on a Saturday, so it should be fun. picture on the arm. You got on the shirt down here, right at the bottom.
Yeah, and one on the other side. On the shirt.
And on that shirt right there.
Yeah.
Did you have fun, Odin?
Yes.
What was your favorite part?
I think like the final race. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
It was pretty cool. And do you live here on base too?
Yeah, I live on base too.
Sweet. Awesome. Thanks.
Your top 3 of the weekend.
All right, so that is a wrap. Dennis, Brian Medeiros finishing off the event with some pizza. Sean Lepanovich in the background. It was a good time.
Muscutt over here.
Muscutt.
Yeah, we're killing it.
All the MXA guys and technically a dirt bike guy right here, but we'll sneak him into the video. But good times. Did you guys have fun?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What was it like?
Well, it's always good when you hole shot and you can roost some younger bucks. So the ramp I built up on the starting gate launched me out like I had nitrous on the new Husky.
Yeah, seriously.
So that was cool to lead a few laps, and then my tongue was in the sprocket. And I started rolling some of the jumps, and I was having fun roosting people.
Nice.
I definitely got Griffin, he said. So
Nice.
that was bonus points for everyone that passed me.
Yeah. How about you guys? Was it fun? A little head-to-head racing back together, and then Moden. Sean, you led most of the race. How was that?
It was good. A few hours on the way, but I had a great time. It's always fun riding something different and a little bit of sand, or a lot of sand. So definitely be back next year.
Yeah, and it was super fun. The fans and the kids in the crowds were just stoked. Brian gave his helmet, jersey, goggles, gloves, pants too. 3 pairs of goggles. This guy's giving out all kinds of gear.
I kept my pants.
You kept your pants. Okay, good. Kept the pants on. That was good. I crashed out, but had a lot of fun hanging with everybody. Had a lot of fun hitting the track. The track was super soft and sandy, so overall good time. Thank you, Dennis, for inviting us, and looking forward to next year.
Thank you, Ricky York. Thank you.
And Ricky York as well.
Ricky.
All right, so that's it from the Marine base. A lot of fun. As I kind of alluded to in the video, I was leading the main event, had a blast, and was feeling the pressure from Sean Lepanovich and Talon LaFontaine behind me. But I tucked the front end, went down. I hit my head just hard enough to where I was like, okay, I'm done for this moto. Kind of knocked the motivation out, but still a lot of fun. A lot of fun with the fans. I signed hundreds of autographs and good times there. The fans really made us all feel like rock stars, and we did a good job for them. We put on a show. These guys live in the middle of nowhere, as I mentioned, and we brought them a sick motocross track, some gnarly and fun racing, and some good head-to-head battles and all that kind of stuff. So that was a good time. Got to run the Dunlop MX-12 scoop tire 2 weeks in a row now. Havasu one weekend, and then out in the sand at the Marine base. Good times on that tire and good times racing on the Husky Rockstar Edition 450. Next up, we'll dive into Zach Osborne. So he just signed with Husqvarna last week. He is now an official brand ambassador for Husqvarna. So he's not a part of the Rockstar factory racing team. He's not doing something like we originally thought where he'd be kind of a team trainer or a team helper. He's only part of Husqvarna, not Rockstar now. So he's gonna be doing the 2-stroke national right here at Glen Helen in a little less than a month now. He's gonna be racing the 300 2-stroke, big bore 250 in the Open Pro class, and I'm not sure, but I think he might be racing a 150 in the Open Pro 125 Open class, so that'll be fun. We got some raw footage of him riding, and also just excited for him in his new role. Zach Osborne is an 2020 Pro Motocross champion, so a champion in the major leagues of our sport just a couple years ago, and we definitely need to keep him around the industry, especially if he can't race full-time. At least we can have him racing here, the 2-stroke national. He's also going to race the World Vet Championships right here at Glen Helen. He's going to race Day in the Dirt. He's going to race some GNCC races he talked about, some J-Day Enduros, off-road races up in the Northeast. Good stuff from Zach Osborne. in the Indianapolis Supercross, we also have to dive into that as well. Eli Tomac now has a 51-point lead in the 450 championship standings. It's pretty exciting and pretty surprising. This guy switched from Kawasaki, a brand that he was super fast on, but also had some struggles with as well, to the Star Racing Yamaha team. A lot of people questioned it, and man, I mean, it's only paying off for him right now. Jason Anderson and Justin Barcia got into it again, and I'm having some serious mixed emotions on that. I think you guys can weigh in on the comments what you guys think. If it was the right call for the AMA to penalize Barcia or not. I certainly say it caught Jason Anderson off guard. I think it took everybody off guard. Nobody expected Justin Barcia to go in and make a pass like that, but Supercross is designed that way. They intentionally make corners like that so that you can have crazy passes. If the AMA and Dirtworks, if they didn't want to have passes like that, they wouldn't make corners like that. So those types of corners where it's a bold turn onto the start straight especially create some angles and opportunities for takeouts and for block passes like that. Justin Barcia got there. Justin Barcia didn't go down in the incident, and he got there. He wasn't T-boning him. He just stopped right in front of him, and Anderson got on the gas as expected. If it was me and I was Jason Anderson, I'd be pretty bummed. If I was Justin Barcia and I did that, I'd feel a little bit guilty, but at the same time, it's racing, so kind of hard to weigh in. But leave a comment down below. Let us know what you guys think. Next up, it was awesome to see Cooper Webb back racing this weekend after a hard hit at the Detroit Supercross 1 week prior. Round 11 was good for Cooper Webb. He finished 5th place, challenged Chase Sexton all the way down to the wire, almost got him in the last couple turns. He's racing with a bone contusion in his left shoulder and also the broken second metatarsal in his hand. So pretty gnarly, but what would you expect? Nothing less from Cooper Webb. The guy pushes through and definitely makes it exciting. So that was cool. Hopefully he continues to heal up as they go into Seattle Supercross this weekend. 250 class, I'm gonna say it was surprising to see Cameron McAdoo make a pass on Jet Lawrence and take over the lead, but Jet Lawrence learned from it, learned from his mistakes, learned where Cameron McAdoo was making up time. Lawrence was able to get better in the whoop section, and that's really where Cameron had him beat so far. Lawrence learned the line, picked up on it. He didn't go crazy. He didn't make any mistakes or crash. He really showed a lot of maturity and definitely making some big improvements. So Jet Lawrence took the win. Another win for him. Very exciting. Still fun to watch the 250 class, but definitely a little less exciting when one guy's winning all the races like Jet Lawrence is doing on the East Coast and Christian Craig has been doing on the West Coast. But we have 250 West Coast racing coming up again this weekend at Seattle. Seattle's known for being rutted. Whether it rains or it doesn't, it's always pretty rutted there and soft. Hunter Lawrence, my little brother Michael Mosiman, and Christian Craig are going to be battling for wins this weekend. Joe Shimoda, I believe he's healthy as well, so should be exciting. Seattle Supercross up next. One sponsor that really helped out this past weekend that I have no issue endorsing because it really works, tear off gaskets. So you see this little gasket that goes around right here? These tear offs have been on these X-Brand goggles for like 2 weeks. I had them here at Glen Helen NGPC race. So yeah, over 2 weeks now. I had 14 tear offs on. I used them for a moto, and then I used them for a practice day, and then I raced with them at the Marine base. I got dust and sand all around the goggles, but nothing got behind the tear offs because I had the tear off gaskets on. Good stuff. Thank you to those guys, Tear Off Gaskets, for hooking us up and taking care of us in these videos. So also saving on tear offs. Good stuff. Goggles last a lot longer when you don't get dirt, dust, water behind your tear offs. All right, guys, thanks for tuning into this video. Be sure to click the thumbnails at the end of this video to watch some of our latest uploads. Also, check out motocrossactionmag.com. We'll have coverage from the Seattle Supercross. We got some interviews on there and more news of what's going on in the industry, more bikes that we've been testing, products that we've been testing, and all that kind of good stuff. Thank you guys for tuning in. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you like what we got going on and if you want to see more videos. Also click that notification bell so you can get a notification when we upload a new video and you can be the first one to see it. Thank you guys for checking in. See you in the next video.